before start, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video at your social media. And if you have any question or inquiry, you can write it down there in the comment section or contact me directly at my Instagram. So if we look together at the visa policy of Indonesia, just first click over this link over here. This page will appear in front of you and will show you the visa policy map of Indonesia. And as you can see, almost all the countries of the world except some few countries can travel to Indonesia and stay in Indonesia without any need for any visa for up to 30 days. But there are also some certain countries that need to apply for visa before traveling, like Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, and Sudan. So in case you belong to a country that needs to apply for a visa before traveling to Indonesia, you can find the visa application form from here. For example, if you are applying from Iraq, you can just click over this link. This page will appear in front of you, and then you click here over form visa.pdf. And here you can find in front of you the visa application form. You will have to download it, and after downloading it, you will have to fill the visa application form completely by yourself. And in the end, don't forget to write the date and the signature. After you fill the visa application form, you will have to submit it to any of the Indonesian embassies, and here you can find a list of the Indonesian embassies all over the world. And don't forget that you will have to submit the visa application form along with all the required documents that we will be speaking about in the end of this video. In case you are a Pakistani citizen, once you click over this link over here, this page will appear in front of you and will show you the regulations. And you need to know that Indonesia now has issued a new system, a new e-visa system, especially for Pakistani people. But you will need a sponsor. This sponsor could be either a person, could be either a company, could be either a hotel. So if you don't have any friends in Indonesia to sponsor your flight, you can contact you sponsor your visit, you can contact any hotel or the hostel you are going to stay in, and they can apply for this visa in your behalf. And of course they will charge you. This is the website that they will need to apply through it: visa-online.imigrasi.go.id. This is the website in front of you, and only an Indonesian can apply for this visa on your behalf. Now let me also share with you some informations according to the official website of Bali about the new regulations for traveling. You can see that nationals from the ASEAN countries like Indonesia, Malaysia, Brunei, and so on can travel without any visa, and more than 70 countries can get a visa on arrival. Let's check all these 70 countries. Okay, you can see like Argentina, you can see like Cambodia, Colombia, East Timor. You can see, for example, like Egypt, Estonia, India, and all these countries in front of you. You just need to check your country in this list. There is also something else I need to tell you, that if your country is eligible to get visa upon arrival, it will be valid for only 30 days, and in most cases you can't extend it. But if you want to stay for more than 30 days, then you will have to apply for the B211A visa before traveling to Indonesia. And this is a kind of visa that you will need a sponsor to apply for you. Once you get it, you can get it for 60 days, and it is you can extend it also in Indonesia. You can extend it for another 60 days, and then another 60 days, with a total 180 days. And again, don't forget, this is the official website that you can use in case you want to apply for the B 211 e-visa, just click over here. This page will appear in front of you, and as I told you, only an Indonesian citizen or an Indonesian organization can apply for this visa in your behalf. The first document that you will need for your visa application is your passport. Make sure that your passport is valid at least for 6 months, and at least 2 pages are empty for stamps, and your photo and your details in your passport are clear. You will need also photocopies of your passport. At least make sure you have 3 photocopies. Sometimes they require only a photocopy of the data pages, but sometimes you will need also to photocopy the stamps pages and the other visas you have in your passport. You will also need to submit personal pictures. Make sure that your picture is new, not older than 6 months, with a white background, unless the embassy or the visa office tell you something else, and with clear face details. You will also need a visa application form. This visa application form could be filled and submitted online. Other visa application form could be filled on computer, then printed and signed, and other visa application form need to be filled manually. All depend on your destination and the type of the visa you're applying for. You will also need to submit a proof of status. If you are an employee, then you will need to bring an HR letter from your company, and this HR letter should be signed and stamped with all the details of your company and your position in the company, and stating your salary as well. If you are a business owner, then you need to submit all the documents that you have that can prove that you own a business. If you are a student, then you will need to ask your university to give you an admission letter. If you're a minor, then your father and mother, your parents, should be approving your travel by giving you a letter signed by them. If you are jobless, then try to approve your means of funds. Sometimes you will need to provide a proof of legal status if you are applying from another country than your main country of nationality. In that case, you either need to submit a valid visa of this country, or a proof of legal residency in this country. You will need also to submit a bank statement as a proof of funds. It should cover the last 6 months movement of your account, and it should be signed and stamped by your bank. Number 8 is your flight reservation. It should be a round trip, and some countries require you to submit a confirmed ticket, and for others it will be okay to submit a dummy ticket, and I will teach you how to make both of them, the confirmed ticket and the dummy ticket. Number 9 is your travel accommodation or the booking of your hotel. Sometimes it's required to be confirmed, and sometimes it's okay to be an initial booking, and sometimes some countries require you that this booking should cover at least a third of your trip. Number 10 is your travel insurance, and remember, it's not always necessary, and it should be made from a verified platform or office acknowledged by the country you are traveling to, and it should cover your whole trip. And sometimes it's required to submit a travel insurance that covers a year, and it's minimal. The minimal coverage should be at least 30,000 euros. Remember that before applying for the visa, you will need to contact the embassy or the application office and ask them about if there is any change in the documents, or if there is any special documents required from you, because sometimes documents are different from a country to another.